Hello and welcome to another Mario Party 2 minigame review. Look away, I'm hideous.
No, you're not. There's a Yoshi out there for everyone.
Yeah, you're right. I'm a catch. But today's minigame is Look Away. It's a 1 versus 3 minigame. The 3 players on a team have to choose a direction to face, and the player on their own tries to face in the same direction. If the single player looks in the same direction as you do, you're out. And if the single player gets all 3 players out within 5 rounds, they win.
Man, this is the second 1 versus 3 minigame in a row that I've really enjoyed. I think it's definitely better than most other 1 versus 3 games.
Oh, for sure. Again, this one is fun to play as the 1 player and as the 3 player. And it has a good level of difficulty on both sides.
Yeah, definitely. It gets really intense when you're trying to look away from the single player because it's like my instincts can't keep up with what I'm seeing on the screen. So if I see the single player looking down, it takes me so long to get my character to look a different direction and figure that out in my head that it's hard to strategize. But to me, that just kind of adds to the fun, hectic atmosphere of it.
Yeah, I agree. You have a couple seconds at the end to pick your direction, and you go with your first instinct, but then you notice other players are also facing that way, or that the single player is facing that way. So then you go to move, but then everyone else is moving too, so it's hard to keep up. But then the next thing you know, the direction you picked is the one you're stuck with.
Yeah. If you're the single player, I feel like the best strategy is to probably just focus in on one player at a time to try and get them out. If you try and look at what everyone is doing, you're just going to confuse your brain and it's not going to work out well.
Yeah, I think that's a good strategy for the single player. You know, I thought 5 rounds you'd be able to for sure get everyone out, but it was actually a good amount of rounds and a good challenge. It wasn't that the game went on for too long or that it was too short.
5 rounds seem like a good balanced number to give both sides a good chance of winning.
Another thing I liked about this minigame was one of the silly details that it added. Once you're out, you can still participate even though you can't help your team win. And when you're playing, if you face in the wrong direction, your character gets smaller and smaller. And that was really fun.
Yeah, I really like that detail. It's cool that you get to keep playing this minigame after you lose, even if it doesn't really mean anything. At least you're doing something. Plus, just going through it and seeing how small your face gets by the end if you're really bad is funny.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I just wanted to try to play to get my face really, really, really small.
Yeah, that was a great detail.
I think Yoshi made some of the best faces. When I was a single player, it was pretty funny.
I'll have to try and find some of those for the thumbnail. So overall, I really enjoyed this minigame. It's nice and hectic, and it's one of those fun party minigames that everyone has fun playing together. It's kind of hard to strategize if you're one of the 3 players on a team, just because everything moves so fast that it's hard to get your instincts to catch up with what you're seeing. But that doesn't mean it's bad, I just think that makes it more fun, honestly. It's just kind of crazy. And compared to other 1 versus 3 minigames where sometimes it's a lot more fun to play on one side than the other, this one's very balanced on both sides and very fun no matter what side you're on. We're going to give this one 4 stars.
Yeah, it was a good one. Well, thanks for watching. That's all we have for today. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell. We'll be reviewing Looney Lumberjacks next. For some reason, that seems like a really strange title for a Mario Party minigame. But we'll see what happens. Hope to see you then.